Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Doncic right side. Havlicek with the rebound. Six to shoot. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Here's P. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Outside Tatum. Nice move. It's rebounded by Houston. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
They get it back. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
5 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 1. Pass to B. Played outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. All going up court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
No good from Wade.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Outside Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Johnson outside. Pass to Shaq. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. And they get it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Durant.
Kevin Durant.
One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Wade. It's a 5-point game. Misses the easy stuff. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. First free throw is good. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is at averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Pass to Durant. Johnson with the block. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Outside, KD. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Wembanyama, a screen. Outside Durant. Here's Davis. Out to KD. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Goes up again. In deep. Davis drops it in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio as they end the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
To the inside. Outside, KD. Launches a 3. There's the triple from Durant. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Kevin?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Houston trails by 10. Pass to Anthony. Takes a 3. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Erving. And it's Irving with the ball for the Spurs. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
San Antonio shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
San Antonio leading by 10. Shoots. The kick out to Havlicek. The 3 ball connects from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. To the right side. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Has to be. Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
He no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Played good. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Oh, my goodness, the slam. And he jams it with authority.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looks like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull it off in the game, that's impressive.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give.
Oh, wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow. And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio leading by 13. Payton attacking. And that one, good. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For San Antonio, they've made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Houston trails by 15. Here's Garnett. Another miss by Houston. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's San Antonio holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Doncic will bring it up for Houston. It's an 18-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Driving to the basket.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
From downtown, here's O'Neal. Out to Doncic. Houston moving it around. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Spurs leading by 20. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Nifty move.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Pass to Pippen. Here's P. Will it go? And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Yep, it counts. He has 30.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Tatum.
Houston foul.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Stolen by Havlicek. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you, Kevin.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson outside. Another miss by Houston.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Right side, Kevin Durant. 5 to shoot. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Payton's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson outside. Takes the three. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And then Durant with the jam.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Pulls from the top of the key. And the Spurs scoring again. 1:33 left in the third quarter. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here.
In for San Antonio, number 34.
Johnson surveying the floor. Over Irving. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
First foul. Gary Payton.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
It's Durant on the wing. He's got 15. Over Garnett. Another one falls for San Antonio.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Anthony driving the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Screen by Malone.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Booker looking around. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Houston. Outside Rose. Over Edwards. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Tatum. From the line. He's off on that one. And it's Rose with the ball for Houston. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Pippen's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
And Rose, an explosive scorer, but he's always been a very...
Oh, he's a high flyer!
Ooh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
Save that one for the choice. I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looked like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull that off in the game, that's impressive.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
That one misses. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Barkley. Back to Rose. There's the three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Makes it off the glass.
Number 8.
He's got 34.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Barkley right side. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Havlicek. And it falls over the rim and in.
You think about James Harden. Here's a guy who's played with KD, Russ, CP3, Kyrie. So many great players.
Stolen by Pippen. Here we go. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Barkley goes in. That's tipped. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Knocked away. Stolen by Harden. From deep, Rose. Wembanyama with the rebound. So it's the Spurs now. Fires for three. Knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose, can still throw it down.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
He takes it in, and Rose throws it down hard.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Number 8.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Harden, no good. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
To halt the run. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one is hammered home.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's Pippen. And And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Tip-off goes to Houston. Doncic with it. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old-school energy to this matchup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here is Doncic. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's P. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Spurs. It's a three-point game.
Oh, look at that! Just unbelievable.
You could see he was setting that up the minute he got his hands on the ball.
Well, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do it, if you're going to try that, right? Oh, wow.
That was sensational. And you got to love seeing a guy having fun out there.
Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Doncic. There's the pick. Here's P. And it's Pippen in the corner. Another miss by Houston. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with the Spurs head coach. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And here's Tatum for three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Tatum. It's Pippen with the drive. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Well, that is anything but your run-of-the-mill dunk there. I mean, that is a showstopper.
You know, that was straight out of the dunk contest. Double clutches and powers down the reverse. Wow.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Tatum. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Wade. They trail by 3. Good. Wade's got 7 points. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Spurs making a change here. Now Payton, they know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. From the baseline, Irving can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Doncic outside. To the right side. Clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Nifty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis, just too good. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Johnson surveying the floor. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Payton. Still yet to score. Count it. Good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And the second quarter about. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Pass to Garnett. For Davis. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So both teams changing it up here. Houston trails by 6. Anthony taking his time here. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Oh, wow, what a quick move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Irving with the steal. Tatum on the wing. Basket good. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Tries the spin move. He no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Three-pointer. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Pippen. 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs leading by 11. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wade feeling it out a bit. Garnett the screen. Out to Wade. To stop the drought. Wade inside.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Shot's good by Pippen.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Pass to Wade. Launches a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Tatum drives in. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to P. Doncic outside. Yep, that one goes in there.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. So it's the Spurs now. At one point, they led by 16. And a strong finish with two hands.
He almost got too much air on that one.
Yeah, the man can fly. What a show.
Man, I wish I could do that just one time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
He no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 14. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Shot from the wing. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Houston trails by 14. Doncic left side. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got himself on the board with three there.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Here's Irving driving to the basket. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Anthony. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Can't nail the jump.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
The rebound by Johnson. Houston trails by 17. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Spurs. A pull-up, and the bank shot is good. KD's got 7 points.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Carter. The teardrop falls in.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Spurs leading by 17. Outside Irving. Up top, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Spurs.